group with 5 points and... well, they'll play Switzerland in the next round. Germany will face England at Wembley on Tuesday. Portugal qualifying third and play Belgium. That'll be a decent match. Hungary are, of course, out. Well, what do you make of that?
It was a fantastic game. 2 goals apiece from the old pals, wasn't it? Benzema and Ronaldo. I mean, what a night it was for football. we were trying to watch 2 games at once there. One was scoring, defending here, goal scoring there. It was just an incredible night, and it was a great watch in the end, wasn't it?
At one stage or other, Portugal were in top place, second place, third place, and at one stage they were going out.
Yeah, which as an England fan makes it really hard to work out what do we want at different levels. And they're all good teams.
Well, we've got Germany. But I mean, the thing is, we were saying, do you want to avoid Portugal because England never do well against Portugal, and then you think, well, you want to avoid France because we never do well against France, but we've got Germany and we never do well against Germany, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, I think we're just happy for 2 really good games of football we saw today, and obviously the knockout football now awaits, and England now can really focus on what. And listen, we had our eye on the other game as well, and after watching that game, I'm quite confident of a good result for England. I know we're getting excited. That's what we do as England
fans. Never mind about England. What about the performances of 2 teams tonight? I mean, there was some good stuff.
There was some good stuff, but I thought both teams lacked rhythm and consistency within the performance. And I thought at spells in the first half, especially, Portugal were a better team in terms of controlling things in the game. But each team had moments. So Pogba was outstanding today. I think we'll do some clips of him later. But there was just some outstanding individual performance. Him and Sanchez in midfield were top. OK,
we'll come to that shortly. But first, let's see the action from the Germany-Hungary game in Munich. Commentary from Robbie Savage and Steve Bauer. Side of the draw as Sweden, Ukraine and the Netherlands, as well as Wales, of course, rather than Belgium, France and Italy. England faced Germany at Wembley in the last 16. They would meet either Sweden or Ukraine in Rome in the quarter-finals, should they go through. Wales take on Denmark in Amsterdam and could then travel once more to Baku to face Holland or the Czech Republic. Wales and England may even meet at Wembley in July to play for a place in the final. Well, imagine that. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? But let's remind ourselves of this extraordinary game. Starting the second half, 1-1 at half-time. Benzema given offside, but VAR turned it over quite quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, what a pass this is. Way to pass, the run. It was just, everything about it was perfection. The finish, you can see he's not offside there. Look at that pass there. The way he just bends it around the defender. Diaz is really slow on the turn, trying to have hold that high line. And that's an excellent finish.
You say well done, VAR, with that one?
Well done, VAR. They were very quick. It's not like we've seen in the Premier League last year. They take their time. But the connection of 2 top players there, pass, timing of the run, great finish.
Amazing.
Then 2-2, another penalty. 3 penalties in the game, which is a first.
I mean, the referee had a nightmare in terms of making decisions for penalties, really, in the main. But this one, as a defender, I'd have been disappointed. To be honest, his hands are. He's so close.
He's gone up.
His hands are up the whole time.
And then he's trying to get them out of the way. I mean, that's just a handball law rather than anything else. Is ludicrous. Rather than VAR turning it over, obviously.
It's only a yard away, isn't it?
It's the first time in the history of the Euros there's been 3 penalties in a single game, aside, obviously, from a penalty shootout.
He's not complaining, though, is he?
No. You never think he's going to miss.
I love that, though. Second penalties, obviously, it can be a little bit of a... you can play with your mind, but there was no risk in that. Same again.
Yeah.
Quality.
He also scored the first penalty of the match, which was Lloris came out, didn't he, a bit very rashly.
This was crazy. I mean, I don't see any doubt in that being a penalty. That I think it's just he's not in full control of his body, and when you're in that situation there, the speed with which you come out,
quite dangerous.
It's like a punch in a UFC fight, isn't it? Look, elbow. But yeah, and then once this man steps up in these situations, he grows.
It's a mirror image of the second one, isn't it?
He doesn't shrink; he gets bigger.
Excellent.
All that matters if you hit the net, isn't it? That's. And then, of course, at the other end, we felt this was a very, very soft penalty decision.
Yeah, it's a really soft penalty. And the referee, I don't know why he doesn't go and look again at this himself. I think he's probably just made his mind up already. But gets inside the fullback here. Mbappe makes a great run, but there's just not enough contact. Not enough contact. He's looking for it. it got France out of jail at the end of that first half because they were poor in the first half.
Yeah.
And
I think we're all in agreement there, aren't we?
I think it's VAR that has to tell him. Yes, look at Pepe here, telling the goalkeeper, Patricio, which way he's going to put the ball, and he's a bit frustrated there. And he tells him again, obviously he's played with Benzema at Real Madrid for years and years. Go to your left, And Patricio, for some inexplicable reason, ignores him. Look, still to the left.
That's out of order.
He's definitely going left.
I would hate that.
Where's the keeper go?
As an ex-teammate, that's out of order.
He was right. Look, I told you.
If they'd have gone out, he would never have forgiven for this, would he?
Yeah, why didn't you tell me, Patricio said? Why didn't you tell me which way he was going to put it? Hilarious stuff, but some pressure on those penalties.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't a penalty taker at all. But any times I was going up for a penalty, my legs would have been gone completely.
Time flies when you get a game like that. We're done for. Rio, Frank,
wow,
Alan, thank you very much indeed. Well, what a night. It really was a group of F from all of us here. A very good night.
He gets it right.
He hits it first.
No, then he punches the ball.
Yeah, but he hits it
No.
first.
Head, ball, head. So what are you supposed to tell your goalkeeper? Don't go anywhere near him when he makes a save. If his hand's not there, he probably scores.
He's got the elbow in his face.
All I'm saying is, what happens after is irrelevant if you're like that.
No, momentum turns that into a reckless
what are you telling the
challenge.
goalkeeper?
Shocking.
Don't go for it then.
Shocking.
If he gets it wrong...
Well, you can't go like that.
Are you
He's
telling
at
me
full
he
strength.
doesn't get the ball there?
I'm saying he doesn't get enough of the ball to make that
Of course he gets enough of the ball.
Challenge.
How much do you want? He got enough to stop it going in the net.
No.
Yes, he did.
He's not even most comfortable coming off the line.
Thank you. Well, it's true. All I'm saying, Ruud, and the VAR...
For me,
no.
I think is a little bit too soft. There is a slight foul, but I don't see a penalty there.
Ruud?
Yeah, it is not for me also not a penalty, but I think he's just the referee out. He blocks him a little bit. Blocks him a little bit.
But look with the ball lines. Look at the ball lines. Watch the ball. The ball lines.
I know. For me, it's not a penalty. But
well, that we all agree on. I don't think that's a penalty either.
No,
minimum.
But VAR checked that as well. Huh?
Well, Don Goodman, I think minimum ref should have been invited to go and look at it, make his mind up again from what he saw.
But what I'm saying, it's the same as the first. Whatever decisions he gave there, the VAR official was not going to turn them over because they were neither black and white. Some would say penalty, some like we've done here.
Yeah, they were all a matter of opinion.
So they were a matter of opinion. So unless it's a really bad error for a penalty, he's not going to ask him to overturn it.
This is shoulder.
I know, Ruud. Look where the ball lands. The ball lands in the 6-yard box. He's never getting anywhere near it.
But that is a really bad error.
No.
This is a bad.
No one would give that one.
They don't think it is.
But in France, they will say, "Well done, Mbappe."
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing is nowadays with VAR and with the decisions made. Any contact whatsoever, they go down, they scream.
Yes.
And that is only because of the decisions penalties.
Well, I was going to say, you know what happens, don't you? Denmark